And welcome back everyone to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. So weird when I stop the video, start the video, but I'm still here. A whole day has gone by for you and 2 seconds has gone by for me. We're moving back into PFM. We're going to listen to the next track here on the album, which is actually the title track of the album, Per un Amico, which I guess did I even look up what the name of the album meant? Let me put that in there. So it means for a friend. Okay. I should have translated that from the very beginning before we even started this album listen, but you know, better Nate than liver. Anyways, let's go ahead and let this track play. We'll talk about it after. Hope you're enjoying the ride. Let's go ahead and get into it. Deep. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it already. Made a horrible mistake. So soulful with those hits. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's swinging around. synth beat. Started little synth, now big synth. Brilliant. Absolutely love that track. Once again, getting to what I liked from the first track, just bringing it right back. Ooh, hits so well. Their instrumentation, in some ways, thinking about it, especially like the sheer diversity of instruments that they're bringing in, their slightly classical nature, it actually reminds me a little bit of Gentle Giant. I know I keep on bringing in these other bands, but I can't help it. It was just what I was thinking of. But they're kind of playing in like a Three Friends kind of Gentle Giant, where it's kind of like streamlined. There's a lot of subtlety in here. Piano playing is absolutely beautiful. That's Flavio Promoli on the piano, harpsichord, mellotron, all these things. There's a little bit of synth that comes in later. Very big there at the ending. Just brilliant piano playing. I love it, especially if you listen to how it works with bass. Like, there's something very interesting between the melody of the piano, the way that that plays so charged, and then, of course, the rhythmic melody of the bass. Just interlocked with one another, very, very peculiar. I like that a lot. Singing, once again, wonderful. Guitar playing, out of this world. Drumming, wonderful. Like, duh, right? I need to apologize. So, obviously, these videos for this album's being split up, so I'm doing it all in one sitting, but for you guys, it's been 3 days, I suppose. I totally messed up, and I know in the first day there's comments. I see it already. So, when I was listening to the first track, I guess I was reading the lyrics to this particular song. I pulled it up and I was like, wait, these are the same lyrics. Is this like a reprise? Or nope, it's just me being dumb. And in all honesty, when I was listening to the first track, I occasionally looked at the words, which, like I said, I have in Italian. So I was looking at those. I have to click it to actually translate it. And I said to myself, you know, I can't quite find where he's singing, and I'm finding the words. And even though I don't understand the language, usually you can find, you know, where he is and kind of follow along. That explains why I couldn't find where he was singing, because I was on a totally different song. So I apologize about that greatly. So I'm not going to go into the lyrics here because we did that on the first track. Instead, we're going to be awkward and go back to the first track and look at those lyrics for this one. So, I'm so sorry. For the first song here, the lyrics, away from here, how I would get away from here, right now, how I wish. I'd set off, I'd run towards a different truth. So we're still getting this idea of change, but here it's him running away from something, or more so running toward something, you could say. If I believed, oh, just a little, it would be enough, I know I would leave. Away from here, immediately away from here. So really just trying to get away. Now here specifically he says, in another reality, to find myself, just a little to see the space in front of me, immediately away from here. So what is he trying to run away from in that first track? I don't know. I mean, like we said before, the first track was translated just a little bit. Yeah, just a little. So he needs to get away just a little bit. He maybe needs a little more time. Whatever it is, he needs a little bit more something. All right. Now that I've talked about the lyrics to that track, let me come back to this one here, and let me actually talk about the right track this time. I'm really sorry. It's because I pulled up the name of the album and I typed in the album name lyrics, and I went to the lyrics immediately, but it was the title track because the album. So I'm sorry about that. Let me pull this back a little bit. Let me get back to the beginning here. Doesn't that feel good? There's a little bit of a soul kind of sound in there, like that easygoing, light and breezy kind of soul. That feels really good. I love those kind of hits, especially when mixed together with such beautiful piano work. and flute work here in the very beginning. The movements into these places make sense, but they still color the song as well. And even when you get in some more heated moments like this, there's something, I can't help it, but there's something kind of jazz fusiony about it. Even though, like I said, this is not that genre. And I guess you could draw comparisons between progressive music and, of course, fusion. Yeah, absolutely. But listening to that, maybe I just can't help but think of Jean-Luc Ponty and like the violin there. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm comparing it to. But just incredible playing, just very, very fun to listen to. They hit you very solemnly, always melodic, but then also bring in the drama, bring in the fun and the adventurous side of the music as well, which I'm really, really enjoying from this. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this track. You can let me know that in the comments down below. I promise I'll have the right lyrics for the next track. I'm so sorry. Let me know your thoughts down there. You can follow me on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.